Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Well, I say good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today. Hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday night. We are back on Green Valley. We've not been here for a few days. Chinook, twice in one day. Both you and Ozzy, I spoke to this morning in Argsy stream, so it's nice to see you back, guys. Appreciate it. Good evening, Saran, Urban, Cape Cod. Scotty, nice to see you. Driz. Oh, Driz is heading up to Inverness. Drive safe, mate. Kenneth, nice to see you. Farmer Ed. Michael as well, and D-Max. Hello, everyone. Daniel, Case Boy. Lovely to see you all here. Big Mac. Oof, wouldn't mind a Big Mac right now. Yes, we're back on Green Valley. There's stuff still to be doing. So, nice to see you. As Bruce Forsyth would say, to see you nice. So, what are we going to do? I'm just looking over here because I'm looking at my settings. So there we go. I'm putting the spam out now, by the way. Evening, everyone. Evening. Yes, I'm putting... I'm spamming these because I'm so bad at reminding everybody to use my creator code. So, if you haven't picked up Platinum Expansion yet and the... pumps and hoses, if you're getting them, feel free to use my links. Urban, I'll be on for 2 hours tonight, about, give or take. Now, we are back. Remember we had a lot of silage going on, and it ground to a halt because this was full. Well, I just thought I'd turn this back on and let him do his thing again. See if it's still working. Using Farmer Ed's fantastic auto drive course for this map. If you don't have it, exclamation mark auto drive, and you will get a link to download it. It's a spot on auto drive course. We had to adjust it slightly there because I insist on using big fat tyres on my tractors. Simulation Station, nice to see you, mate. How are you? JC, lovely to see you as well, mate. And Scorp, hello, mate. How are you? How are you? Why is he going this way? Oh, he's going to these fermenting silos down here. Without the space, Aussie. And you're good. 74 of you in here already? Hello. If you fancy it, please hit the like button. Helps spread the word. Squatch Monkey, nice to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Is that map close to being out yet? Berman as well. Nice to see you, mate. How are you? Right, so yes, we'll run this once just to make sure it's working. And then we will... we've got a couple of fields to combine. In fact, while we're doing that, what we'll do is we will go and we will jump into our Steiger here, because this is set up on a courseplay course as well. With the Mandako Storm. Just get this field finished. There's a couple of bits over there it's missed, actually. We'll work out what's going on there, but we'll let this run as well. We are off. Just driving a tractor in a scraper in a circle. Superb. Is there a better way to spend the afternoon? There we go. So, how is everyone? How's your week been so far? I've had a good week so far. If you all know that I started my own company, crikey, a month ago now. This is week 4 at the moment, and we signed a very big contract today for a big financial services company to be their creative agency. So no money in yet, but they have to. We're rostered to them now, so it's huge, like a massive bonus for the company so early on. So delighted. We haven't got a logo yet, so yeah, feeling like a really good day today. Giant, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Yeah, I didn't see your question there, Saran, but I think I've just answered it in a positive way. So yes, I had a virtual champagne with my business partner today. But yeah, kind of makes all the nervousness worth it a little bit. So no, it's nice. It's nice. We'll see what will come from that. But yes, I have a lot of customers who need a lot of marketing. So now I was just going to turn this guy on and go back to my vent and see if he was running. I might just stay here because this is a really good looking tractor, isn't it? Still. I love it with the trips on. Thank you, everyone. That's very, very kind of you to all say. It's been a chore to get there. They make you jump through some hoops. Jeez, oh, the amount of paperwork we've had to fill in just to justify our existence has been hard. But I get it. I get why they've got to do it, right? They've got rules to follow as well. So, but yes, we shall see. It kind of sets us up for success for the next. Certainly this next 12 months anyway, so see how it goes. Right, I'm looking for my tractor. I need to get Farm Manager in, don't I? Advanced Farm Manager in. Oh, look. Is that him stuck behind the Kenworth? How did he end up here? Let's just get him off the... Yes. Who parked that there? There we go. When Corsair is on the header, always drops to the lowest position. The whole combine rocks from side to side. Any workaround? Ah, I know what you mean, Marcel. Using the honeybees does not seem to work with Corsair. Yeah. Not sure if there is a solution for that then. I was going to say it's... The last version of Corsair, has anybody found there's quite a few little niggles with it? Args and I were talking today on his stream that the running with a combine, it's almost like it's too quick now to decide that if the trailer struggles to get there first time, the combine's off again. It doesn't almost like there's not enough time lapse to give it the chance to work out what's going on. I think there's just a few little bits and pieces. Music Man, how you doing? Nice to see you. So I don't know about that one, Marcel. We'll have to see if anybody in the chat knows. So if you set it manually before you turn on Courseplay, does it ignore that completely and go back to the default setting? Does it? If we haven't seen it yet as well, the Maze Plus trailer came out just a couple of hours ago. Ignores your setting and drops down. Not sure how I can help you there. Driftless, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. This Roland trailer, Ed, the Roland pack is one of my favourite sets of trailers in the entire game. Love it. Got some good volume in it, 51,000 litres in it as well. JB channel, why does Green Valley, Nebraska freeze at a specific percentage for you? Let me guess, that percentage is 65%. Oh, the Maze Plus trailer, not the Roland trailer. Ah, yes. Yeah, very well done, isn't it? Very well done. Some amount of... I mean, compared to 19, what a difference. There's so much stuff going on there, it's brilliant. The Roland pack's good too. Right, looks like he's doing his thing now, which is good. He'll run till he gets full, I think, so... 65%. So it's one of two things, JB, and it's probably likely the first one. You might need to go into your game.xml, and if you look at the 3D settings in there, it'll have a 12 next to it. Switch that to 11 and then try and save it, and then try and load the game again. It's a DirectX issue. I think because of some of the detail of some of the graphics he's put into this map. So, Commander Mondo, welcome, my friend. Fantastic to have you here. Much appreciated. Thank you for the sub, and hope you have a good time while you're here. The only other one I can think of, JB, is you've got a hooky mod in there that you might need to sift through your mods and check out. So the other thing you could do is turn all your mods off and see if it loads. If it loads, it's more likely to be a mod. If it still freezes at 65%, I would say your DirectX needs to be dropped from 12 till 11. Right, I am happy that the Steiger in the field is running well. The Fent is running well. So all the way up here, we have got a couple of combines. Remember these from the last time we were here? It's been a long time since we were here, actually. Soybeans. Crikey, we've got 2 combines full here. We've only got, how many rows do we think are left here? Oh, it's quite enough. I was going to drive it by hand, but I think we might just set these guys off once they're unloaded. So interestingly, Marcel, I am running the honeybees, so what we might do is test out your theory, because I do know that these are a bit bouncy sometimes as well, so in these fields, so it'll be a good test. Turn this on, see where he's at. Field 10. Yeah, I'm going to drive him around and loop him back onto the course, because I'd rather have him straight than although that said, I think we were running this grain cart ourselves, weren't we, last time? Oh, he's off on a little trip anyway. Which is not ideal, because we've got 2 full combines. Almost 2 full combines, but I know he's pretty close. Watch Ultra Drive versus Champion Leagues, this is a tough one. It was 0-0 everywhere. I checked before we came on, I don't know what's happened since. Using the 18 meter, okay, that'll be interesting to see if... I expect it's a problem across the board. Nearest waypoint. As soon as he comes back, we should be able to load this up. Right. I don't think he'll take long, because that's him on his way back, I think. Yeah, I knew it was close. PSG 1-1, Juventus Benfica 1-1, Chelsea just scored, Liverpool still 0-0. Sharp, Liverpool was last night, wasn't it? Duh. They won in the last minute, didn't they? How's the Napoli game going? I thought Rangers were going to get destroyed. But actually, they were holding on at half time, weren't they? Right, here he is. He's back. Let him get into position, and then we will... Ooh. Berman! With the super chat. Thanks for the auto drive tutorial, very helpful. How can I prevent the tractor from running into the harvester on sugar beets? I'm having that problem. Love the channel. There is a few things you can do, Berman. Let me just remind myself, in fact. Let's drop this here. Get them unloading while we have a look. So I would maybe suggest going and having a look at in here. Now this is where I get confused. Where is it? Bump your look ahead distance up. That usually helps because it looks further ahead to make its calculations. The other one is collision detection. You can turn that on as well. That sometimes helps. And Jason C's suggestion there, your offset pipe, you can bump. Where is it? Pipe offset. You can bump that up a little bit, move it a little bit further away from. Move it a little bit away from the loading vehicle. That also helps. Nice to see you too, Scorp. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Tuck my pipe in. I actually think there's only 2 passes here, but if we've got a course set up, we might as well use it, right? Right, let's see what happens here. Marcel. I think these are pretty flat fields, actually. So we might not have too much of an issue, but I do know what you mean from other fields. It pogos around a bit. You see, he's bouncing a bit. If I stop that just for a second, lower the header. I remember what the setting is now. Up, down, there we go. So let's bump it up a bit, shall we? That should run nice and smooth now. Should run nice and smooth. Let's watch it as we set off. Ah, it retained its header height there, Marcel. So this is the, I think I'm on the 45 footers here. What am I on actually? Let's check for you. Yeah, 45 foots. So you're on the big 60 foot. JB, how do you find a dodgy mod? Right, so the recommendation is you need to go through them basically one by one. But think of it as a well, I have a little system, and a lot of people do this. So you basically load the game with all of them turned off, and then every time you turn the game on, turn it on with no mods, and then add 5 mods, and then another 5. Quit the game, restart the game, add another 5, quit the game, and at some point you'll get to the point where if you know you've got a dodgy mod, things will start to happen, or not happen. Look at that, totally thrown me that. See that? Where's that Orgonaut going? Hello, Mr. Auger. Please unload. Maybe I'm too close. I don't think I am, though. Oh, I know what I did. I clicked the wrong button with this when I started last time. It's got the wrong crop in it, that's why it's confusing itself. Shouldn't even be full. Empty. There we go. It will take a bit of time, JB, but it'll be worth it. Jason makes a good point as well. You can check the error log because some of them might jump up and jump out as well. But you can get a lot of errors. Cracky, I've got a few errors in my log, but nothing groundbreaking or earth-shattering. Right, let's turn this bad boy back on. Nearest waypoint. Let him do his thing, and we will run the grain cart. Thank you, Kenneth. That is very kind of you. It's always nice to have new people dropping in and feeling confident enough to say hello in chat. We're a friendly bunch here. There we go, Farmer Ed. Happy birthday. Happy why is this not emptying now? I got 2 crops in here as well. I have, you know. I have, Friendly says. Rusty Money! Donuts in the chat for Rusty, everyone. Our resident sheriff is in the house. You have console command for errors and warnings as well. How do you do that, John? Even I don't know how to do that. Mr. D9, waiting for another Bull's Gap type with an Oliver and a chainsaw. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Oh. Son of Rag, how you doing, mate? Thank you very much for the super chat. Very generous of you. Ooh, we're going to give away 2 copies, and neither of them are here yet, I don't think. But Cranky and FS Crofter gave me money for 2 copies of Pipes and Hoses. So we're going to give a couple of copies of those away. We'll do one on the hour. We'll do one at in next 35 minutes, and we'll do one at the end of the stream as well. But yes, boys are very generous on our Monday quick look at Camille's new map. I did do one at the end. That was yours, Nick. Yeah, that's the deal. As long as our likes match our viewership. So I want to see 136 likes. Thank you, Larry. Much appreciated, mate. Nice to see you. Still hoping on a Flint Hills convert. Flint Hills is just north of where I am. Jason, it is coming. By all accounts, having spoken to the guys that made it last time, they are converting for 22. I did snuck it in there before we went to see Keg. Mr. Kegarino. Oh, Yan. What a gent. What a gent. So there you go, folks. You're an incredibly generous bunch. We will definitely make sure we give that away as well. Thank you, Jan. Much appreciated. Oh, he thought he was getting unloaded then as well. See that? Get your pipe away. Your pipe. It's barely worth it. Tested the 45 Honeybee drops too. Perhaps it's the combine. That was both the X9 and the class worked then. Marcel. Use your tilde key. Oh yeah. I know how to get to that. I just don't know the command to type in when you're there. Since you didn't need to buy one, that's right, yeah. See, look at that. I'm getting a lovely Lua script error there that's just ticking away. I don't know what that is. Data scripts, vehicles, specializations, dashboards. What is that? What do we think? Pro tip, quit hiding cars in bushes. Yeah, it does make me look slightly guilty, doesn't it? Nobody saw my nobody saw my stuff there, right? That is broken. Thank you, Jason C. Crikey! You guys are on fire tonight. Thank you very much, Jason. That is incredibly kind of you. Marius, how are you doing, mate? Yes, I am. I just thought Mondays was a little bit of a bonus, to be honest. We just snuck that in there because one of them have a dashboard issue. See them a lot with auto drive and courseplay. What pages have I been to? I don't know where that came from. That's data scripts, vehicles, specializations, dashboard Lua. I can't even work out what that is. Append ending turn course, DZ vehicle at turn end, DZ vehicle start. Doesn't even tell you what it is, does it? Crikey. Errors galore. Computer says no. I'll just keep going until either the computer crashes or... I'm doing well, Marius. Thank you very much. Great community. Rusty, the best, right? FarmSim community. So, Kegarino simulations. If you missed this on Monday night, this is a guy who's got muscular dystrophy. So he's in a wheelchair, limited use of his limbs. So he plays FarmSim with it's called a quad stick, and in essence it's a controller that you control by blowing, sucking, or puffing air, and he controls it with his mouth, and it is incredible to watch. He was running Terraform making roads the other night, and honestly makes a mockery of my driving. It really does. He's a proper talented guy, and like lovely down to earth guys. I had a long chat with him this week on Discord, and he was just really genuine. I think we should all make the effort to get him up to at least 1,000 subs, so we can get Giant's partner and get him monetized. And wouldn't it be nice if we could make a bit of money from playing the game? Love to see that. But if you haven't checked him out yet, thank you, Ed. You've put the link up there. He was on something like 63 subs the other day, and he's already back. He's already up to 200 now. So, absolutely brilliant. Mark Haythornwaite, trainers and pipes. There we go. We're gonna have a little waltz now with the combines. What a gent, Mike. Mark, thank you very, very much for that. Typically we've stopped right at the wrong end of the field. Look at him, look at the... Oh, it's a disaster. But here, this will be interesting. How much do you think that class managed to get in there before he... 33 litres. Typical. Hope if we turn that off as well, wouldn't it? That's pretty ugly. My pipe's bent. There we go. Oh! The ping on this thing is awful. Oh, that was it. Inspiring stuff, right. Matt, any suggestion how I can set up my game to not look very toony? You're running 60-80 FPS quite easily, but the edges are always cartoony and blurred. Any links or tips to... You mean just... Do you mean colorways, Matt? Or do you mean it's too bright and cartoon? I turn my brightness down a little bit, but you talking it gets blurry at the edges. Interestingly, I have been working with somebody this week on... It's not a mod, it's basically a tweak to the game that does like revolutionizes the lighting. Like, there you go, JB. Love it when we solve a problem. Love it when we solve a problem. Superb. Yeah, it revolutionizes the lighting. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to show you, but I might. And the performance, well, it's all done in game, Yoss, so he's basically played with the environment XML in the game. I don't know how he's done it. He must know lighting or something. But it's... I put some pictures on Discord. And hang on, let me see if I can... I don't think I've got anything set up. I've got Doggo Cam set up though. Ta-da! Useless. Let me see if I can do this quickly without... One of these has got... Open up. In fact, I've got some screenshots I took today. Right, let me see if I can add this in quickly. Let me go to that one. I think I have got a browser in there, that's good. Let me add in... window capture. Chrome, no, that one I want. Ah, it doesn't work, hang on. It's, Discord instead. Let's try Discord. Photos isn't working. Source. Window capture. Hey, folks. Got it. Right. Not ideal because it's the wrong size, but we might be able to open things up. Can you guys see that? let's go to, where did I put them? FS22 discussion. Up here earlier on, it wasn't in FS22 discussion, it was in mod discussion. Look at that. Can I open the original? Let me open the original. It'll open an original in a Chrome browser, that's not helpful. Let me get rid of that. That is the new in-game lighting with this. It's, like I said, it's not a mod. You basically have to drop some stuff into the. You have to drop some stuff into the map you're working. Let me try this one as well if this will show up. Yeah, there we go. So that's about. I think that's set to about 6 or 7 in the morning. Free. It'll be free, Marius. It'll be free. Here's another one. Really got the lighting bang on. And one more. This is my favourite one, I think. Really boosted the sun and darkened the shadows and things like that. It's very, very nice. So hopefully a vid coming in the next few days on it. But anyway, we digress. And there's the man himself. I was just talking about you, Keg. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. That is a new set of environment XMLs that are coming for that you can add to maps and have them have your lighting a lot more realistic. One of my little bugbears with FS22 is that the lighting looks a little bit too cartoony for me. I mean, it's not terrible, but Emil, hi FSG House. The evening, having issues with autodrive. Truck does not want to go into the field to unload the combine. You are new to autodrive. Doesn't want to go into the field. Have you got something like drive off field or something? You're just fitting up a video on how you control things. Oh, I'd love to see that, mate. Emil, right, Emil, quickly have a look at your settings. Oh, that's restrict unloader to field. Check your settings around your restricting pathfinder to field and things like that. Don't know without thinking on the fly, but try those for starters. Right, let's get this unloaded. Oh. He unloaded everything into the... Oh, that's a bit annoying. Nothing left. There we go. John Deere 444440. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. No worries, JB. Take care, mate. He's going to go off and play Green Valley now. He's got it loaded, hasn't he? Turn off driving to crops. Thank you, Larry. Yeah. Neo's made it. Neo's made it. I saw also Mark Taylor's in the house as well. Nice to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. FS Crofter's in the house as well. I'm saying FS Crofter that you very kindly donated a copy of Pumps and Hoses, so we'll be doing that giveaway in a little while. Right, we're going to move down to... Now this field is done, we're going to move down to field 14, which is a big old field of wheat. We'll get that one done. So I'm trying to... We've already talked about, haven't we, Keg, about getting a live stream organised with maybe a few few of the members of the channel as well. We've just got to decide what we want to do and pick an appropriate time, but after that it'd be good to get something going. Pumps and Hoses comes out in exactly, I think, 2 weeks. 2 weeks today? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Who sings Boats and Hose from Step Brothers every time you see Pumps and Hoses? Yeah, sorry Emil, give it... yeah, you might just... there'll be an annoying setting somewhere. The mod profile switcher, do the folders need to be on the same drive or on a different drive than the basic? They just need to be in a different folder. They can be on a different drive, they can be on the same drive, Marius. Just as long as they're not within the mods folder. And don't move your original. It'll be good for next week. Excellent, mate. We'll definitely get something sorted. We shall make a plan. Combine. Can I even get around there with the trailer there? Or like, let's unload the trailer first, shall we? Let's unload the trailer first. That's a fair point. Farmer Ed's a bit of a knowledgeable chap when it comes to. We could do another harvest in the hang. I think something that gives us a chance to chat, Keg, would be great. So yeah, we could just set up a harvest somewhere. Yeah, I get the feeling you're going to be showing me a few things. For sure. Whoa, coming in hot. You watch for that stupid wheat in the front. Not all this is going to go in the back one. Oh, they might do. I think we might be alright. No, we're not alright. Okay. Damn it! I'm gonna dim... That shouldn't be wheat in there anyway. That was me being slightly inept. There we go. Let's get rid of it. And let's put whatever's left. Go. I am using pedals, Matt, although sometimes I switch like then. I just use my W key to pull forward. Hey! Mr. Relight himself. Such... I don't even know how to say it, mate. Such sneak. Suck sneak. Very excited. I was just showing a couple of screenshots talking about how good it is, and we've been backwards and forwards on Discord this afternoon tweaking. I know you've been tweaking levels and stuff to get it perfect. Very excited to be able to share it with everyone. Oh, he's off that way, right? You go that way, I don't care. Right, let's get our second combine. There was a lot of oohs and ahs in the chat. So I think you've got your captive audience here. There's a lot of connoisseurs of the game here. Somebody was complaining to me today that they hate the honeybee header trailers. I think they're a stroke of genius. Mark, it will be out relatively soon, I think. Like I said, such as just doing some kind of last minute tweaks and some adjustments to some of the levels. So as soon as that's done, I think we'll be seeing it relatively soon. Still taking me a while to get used to the clutch instead of the brake on the G920. Keep hitting the brake. Do you not think, Mark, that it's better though? Just not think that it's just a lot more forgiving. Can't stand the brake on. I can see why it would work for a racing sim, but for FarmSim doesn't work. Marius, take care, my friend. We'll see you soon. Very soon. FarmSim guys going to do a preview of the mod right before release. I am indeed. So stay tuned. Very much looking forward to doing a little vid on it. I was gonna put it on this map today and not say anything and just play with it and see if any of you picked up on it. But the config, the way DJ's configured this map is kind of different. It's very bespoke. So there we go. 7,000 harvest income and 638 environmental wood. So I didn't do it, but it would be quite fun to do that. Need the load cell brakes. I've got load cell. My Fanatec wheel and pedals are sitting back there. I just never thought it would be right sitting in a bucket seat. And to restart here. This is the only problem, is that there's nowhere to park my stuff to get into this field. It's a little bit overkill for FS, but yeah. Although Ola Holdor, who made Renaboo, has got he's got the DD wheelbase, and he's custom built a bracket to rotate it so it's more vertical. So when he puts his wheel on it, it's a lot flatter, like a tractor. That's one of my big grumbles with this wheel, is it's too like a car. You know, tractors have pretty flat wheels. So, but what's the best way to do this? It's kind of high up on all sides, isn't it? I could just defend the farmer next door and roll into his field, couldn't we? Let's go around a bit further. Vital, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you again. You lot are very chatty tonight. You'll never know. Apart from the massive dirt scrapes, there is a lovely new wheat field. It's even worse down here, isn't it? Right, we'll. Where have you put the entrance to this field, Ed? Where have you put the entrance? Here, field 14, trailer weight. Right, and we'll send the tractor down as well with it, I think, with a second... field 14, trailer weight. That's something I've added. Is... You know what I'm like? Continually butchering Ed's course. Truck is back as well. That's what happens when he goes that way. He can't get around. Right. Thought I sent him on his way. Oh, he was just waiting for the trailer. That's right. Tyler, when we get a new Old Iron episode, soon, Tyler. I'm getting things coming at me left, right and centre at the moment in the nicest possible way. So it's kind of thrown my schedule off a bit. But I do want to, I'm keen to get back and do another one of those, because I am enjoying that series immensely. It's this thing that happens when Wyoming comes out. What's the course? Why aren't you moving? Interesting. Oh, well, I'll have to try it by hand. Remember the channel, it'll never work. It'll never work. I broke it? I didn't break it, I just pressed the go button. I don't mind driving it. Chase, Chris, where do I get my mods at? I either directly from the modders, when they post them on the likes of Facebook or on their itch pages, and other than that, from the mod hub. Did a test with the 45-foot Honeybee and the in-game X9 Alexian. Does not work either. As soon as you turn on Courseplay, the wheel just jumps to the basic position and the header drops down. That is odd. Although, and it won't show up here, I think I've got a header height control, or what was the other mod that came out that didn't drop the header or did drop the header? I wonder if I've got a mod that's overriding it. The only problem is I started with an Xbox control on PC, which the HUD changes when you press the shoulder buttons. Wish the same happened with the G920. Is there not an issue? But there's an LSB and an RSB button. Do they not work the same? Half my buttons on my wheel I never use. Surely that's just in your key settings, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Commander Mondo. Yep, Sunday. It's already done and just about edited. The HUD menu doesn't change. Interesting. Ah, it's a little bit flatter down here. Let's go with that, shall we? See how far we get. In fact, if I do it here, off the beaten track slightly. Right, let's go and get a combine. Look, it's going to take us half the episode to get everything down there. See if this will go, shall we? I know I'll have to go and move the nothing I left in the middle of the road. The other header. We can do that. That one works. Doesn't work because he's trying to go on that route. Do you know what is suck? I think it's just the fact that his folder layout, his folder structure is different to. I think it's not standard. If I'd had a little bit more time this afternoon, I would have been able to piece it together, but you're probably a lot quicker. Driftless, in some of your previous vids on other maps where you have Car's TMR mix bar in the info box, is that a mod itself or is that included with a specific piece of equipment when you download it? Any forage wagon, any mixing animal feed wagon will have that bar in it. Driftless. So in fact I'll just jump to the one I've got here to show you. Any he's parked in the shed here, I think. There he is. Yeah, so there's your TMR wagon. It's always there at the bottom. if it's a mixing wagon. So it doesn't matter which one you buy, you should have it straight away. Glass is stuck. I'm intrigued to know what's happened there. I'm gonna guess it's because of my cornering speed is set to 100. Or the dual tyres again. Ed hates me for putting fat tyres on everything. Twisted, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Right, that's going. Let's go and grab the last one, shall we? And then the truck. There we go. Enter vehicle. You don't hate me. Well, look at the size of this one. That one didn't get round. There's no hope for this one. I'm just pleased I've turned traffic off. Field 14, trail away. Off you pop. Maybe it's John Deere. So that's the tractor, and now this combine. Maybe they're just going, no. We're not doing it. Maybe it's a new, maybe they updated the terms and conditions of right to repair. You shall not use automated driving paths with John Deere equipment due to the risk of accident. Big fat tyres, no, just a big fat letdown. Thanks, Mark. Okay, I see how you feel. I've been playing around with Corsair multi-tools to set field size at +5 to avoid collisions on the edge. Need to manually do the border then, of course. Oh, that's interesting. I reduced it slightly though, just to avoid any kind of edge issues. But that's interesting. Autosave. A little judder when it autosaves, but it's quite nice to know that it's happening in the background. Yes, Scott will be streaming straight after me, so we'll all hop over there and that's the one reason I will not hire No One Wins. Ah, the other combine made it. Stick 2 combines in here, that should make things very easy. Right, 10 PM, as soon as I get this down, we'll flip over to Nightbot and we'll do a boats and hose giveaway. Let me just get my pen so I can write down the winner and drive past my junction. You're at your brother's house in Austin to take care of his huge dogs. So what you're saying, Scott, is the big dogs looking after the big dogs. Nice. What are they? What breed? They're more like cows. Mastiffs, jeez. They are big dogs. Larry Hatter with the 20 bucks. Thank you very much, my friend. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so, so much. You are too kind. It is great to have you here, Larry. You are very welcome, my friend. Right, there we go. On the downslope of the hill, but should make it alright, I think. Avoid that sign there. And that telegraph pole there. Telegraph pole? Power line? Looks like a telegraph pole. Anyone know how to add water in Giants Editor? Oh, you're asking the wrong person. Oh, unfold it first. Right, we'll cut in here. Oh, look at that shocking yield. Because we missed the... Did we miss the weeds on this? They look dead, but... Why is that yield so low? It could be just the... It could be just the soil type. Now, question. Shall we bale this, or shall we... I'll put it on for baling, because we haven't done any of that yet. Right. Course play. Let us wipe the current course. Their current course. Field 14. No, we haven't. No, we cut grass out of here last time, didn't we? That's good. Course play. Go. Yes, you create job. Course play field work. Hasn't detected. Sometimes this happens. Field. Mobile course budget. Multiple tools. Number of headlands 1. Headland corner sharp. Everything is good. Field margin minus. So there you go. Alright. Generate fieldwork course. I put 2 vehicles in there. Yes, multiple tools. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Apart from the fact he's going to head off in the other direction. Let's just check where our start point is. Oh no, he's going to go that way. This is the annoying thing as well. It doesn't, if you've got it switched on and running, it'll switch it all off and send you off to the start point and then unfold everything again. So you want to get as close as you can to the start point without... Now if I remember correctly, the trees are just about far enough away so that it doesn't cause an issue. Manual baling. Ah, crap, was I not on... That's annoying. I'll try that again. Or is he trying to turn around then? I have to pull that course up again. I couldn't work out what he was doing. No, it is going that way. Right, let's see how this goes. Good spot there. Why does it not start on first waypoint? Or maybe it does. Well, Larry, it is great to have you here. Delighted to have you along for the ride. It's not a bad bunch of people in here. I am a very lucky guy to have such a cracking bunch of people tuning in and watching me every time I fire up the old game. I'll be brutally honest though, I think a lot of them just come here to watch me make mistakes and laugh at me. But I'm okay with that too. And same goes for the other newbies as well. It's really nice to have you all here. The community is growing fast, and it's really nice. It's as active as it's ever been as well. You're here to UNC, learn how not to do it so that you can apply it properly when you go back to your game. That's what it's all about, right? We all learn from each other. I remember somebody moaning at me once when I did a courseplay tutorial and going, "Oh, I watched you on stream a few weeks ago and you didn't even know how to do it." And I was like, but the whole point is I learned how to do it. So I'm telling people who maybe need the help. Some people, eh? Arbitrary hubris. Are you and FSG modded related in some way, or just total coincidence? I think the FS was yeah, by default we both added that on, but yeah, by pure luck. Although we do speak quite often. Good bunch down there, and they are killing it with the mods at the moment. Some of the best mods out there recently. Like Dusty Lands. I mean, whoa, unbelievable. And the Advanced Farm Manager, or whatever it's called. Folded my header again now. And Vectorman as well, who does Schwartz. But I'm here to see why you're not working on Survival Wyoming. People get quite antsy about surviving Wyoming. The amount I get a lot more demands for... Somebody said the other day, why aren't we having more than one episode a week? And I was like, because I don't want to do more than one episode a week. But you feel like, geez. Right, I want to save this. Field 14, save course, activate, do combines. Okay, and now I can pull it up here. Oh, Nicholas is about... Who are you talking to? Oh, Steggers. People are hooked, it's a good story. Well, I try my best. I'm trying my best. It's fun coming up with the ideas. Did I say... I have to clear my current course. Did I say when I was on holiday in Spain a couple of weeks ago that I was having a bit of a writer's block? Just really struggled to kind of join the story up as much as I wanted to. So Mrs. FSG and the kids sitting in the swimming pool at the villa, coming up with ideas with me. And they came up with some good stuff, but then they also demanded they want credit. So they want to be in the credits at the end. People get spoiled with Netflix, they presume a Farmflix production would be the same standard. And they're disappointed when it's not. It does take a long time to do. It does take a long time to do. What am I doing? I'm turning on my swath. Where's my swath? Where's my swath? Oh dear. Why can't straw swath? There we go. Didn't meet it. Save game. A little note to Arksy at the end of those. Yeah, residual, that's true. As soon as they start asking. Honestly, days of our lives. If I ever get to the point where I'm doing that, I'll be happy. That's what you love. Doesn't matter if you're a modder or a contractor, if people feel like you owe them something. Nothing determines what I do or when I do it but me. Quite right. Well, do you know what? It becomes... Oh, it was on bailing mode. Jeez, oh. It was one of the very early things that... I think it was DJ that told me. It was like, don't do stuff because you think people want it. do stuff because you want to do it, because you'll just get angry and end up not enjoying it anymore. You are too kind, Mondo. Thank you very much. You have to learn from the network, so we need at least 3 weeks of teasers to hype the series. I get surprised. So my problem there, Derek, is that I was so... I'd rested on... Not rested on my laurels. I'd kind of gone... I'd got the storyline, but I hadn't... I should have recorded all 10 episodes and then plucked little gems out of it to make little trailers for it. And that's my problem, is I'm making the episodes as I go along. So what's happening is I don't have the footage. So, but you're right. I would love to have done that. That would have been an ideal scenario. Right now, I'm going to need a truck quickly. There's a Betty there full. Yeah, he's virtually full already, isn't he? So let's get him down to 40 weight. We're going to put wheat in him this time. And we'll grab this guy as well. That's a teaser for season 3. Ray Wagner, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. See, in the first episode of season 2, and I had to go back and watch the first season just to get caught up. That's no bad thing, Kenneth. Remember giveaway. I completely forgot. Thank you, Jan. I said I was going to do it, and then I saw it was 10 o'clock, said I was going to do it, and then got distracted. Let's get started. FarmSim Jim, how are you doing? Or Legacy. Is it allowable by chance for modders to do commission work so long as the end result mod is made available publicly free? Yes. Jim, challenge is usually finding a modder. Most of the stuff you'll find that modders do is stuff that modders want to do themselves. Not saying that's always the case, but I think he's full. Let me just grab him here now. But I think, yeah, sometimes, as Legacy just said there, he's like, they do it in their free time. Like nobody's really making money out of it. And maybe the guys at custom modding, people like that, where they, you know, they're getting millions of downloads, probably earning some money out of it. But in general, you can easily lose track. You certainly can. Thank you, Ray. That is very kind of you. Right. Giveaway. Thank you. Thank you to Jan. Let me just go into Nightbot and set it up. So, if you would like a copy of Pumps and Hoses before it comes out, well, not you won't get it before it comes out. You know what I mean. You've got your code and you can download it on day one without any additional hassle. We will give one away. So that's what I was talking about with Courseplay. So, pumpkin for Moses. Yes, indeed. Corp, take care, buddy. Nice to see you. We'll catch up again soon. Right, if you want to win a copy of Pumps and Hoses, you are to put in the chat Pumps, P-U-M-P-S. Lowercase, uppercase, it doesn't matter. You don't need to enter more than once because it won't be counted. You just get the one. You get the one entry. All the others are deleted. We've already put one in. We'll let it run for a couple of minutes. And look at that, Nightbot's even reminding you to pre-order the expansion as well at the same time. I am going to switch these combines to stop while they're unloading, by the way. It's getting a bit frustrating now, this... Oh. Wouldn't it be nice? But we'll just keep going, and there's a lot of people throwing in now. Nice to see. Pumps, 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 chumps. Oh, speaking of chumps, here he is. How you doing, Hugs? I'm having the same issue you had this morning, mate. Stop while unloading. Those pesky, they cut in, and as soon as you drive up to them, they've decided they've waited long enough and disappear again. So we're going old school. And we are... It's just there, and now it's gone. Where is it? Stop while unloading. There we go. Now this headland's a bit key as well, isn't it? A little bit too much height on it. Right, has everyone entered who wants to enter? What are you saying, Junt? Pimps and hoes. Boats and hoes. From Step Brothers. Right. Are we ready? Don't want to offend anyone. That's a very hard thing to do in here, mate. Trust me. Trust me. Hey, lurking and dropping a like have the stream running on mute. So... How did he know? How did he know? And what's he pointing at? What's he pointing at up there? Right. Good luck, everyone. Let's roll it. Good evening, Cranky. Oh, Cranky, you want in for a copy of Pumps and Hoses? Stick pumps in the chat quickly before I press the button. Oh, mate, is he going to crash into the truck because he's overlapping on that headland? No, he's stopping for it, isn't he? Oh, because he's literally... That's special. My money's on him. He doesn't have it on mute at all. He was just saying that. Pierre, take care, my friend. Thanks for dropping in and hanging out. We'll see you again. Cranky's not responded yet. You gonna do an enter, Cranks? You've already done it? You're the best. Right. Now the combine's out of the way. Now we'll hit the roll button. Good luck, everyone. Watch yourself in the chat and you will see who has won. Jason McKinley. Congratulations, buddy. And just write it down so I don't forget afterwards. Super stuff. Jason, if you can jump on the Discord at some point, just drop me a message. Doesn't need to be straight away. But if you can do that in the next wee while, I will sort you out with a code and get you started. Super stuff, mate. Congratulations. We'll do another one at the end of the stream, so a big thank you, in fact, to Cranky for putting down the cash for that. Thanks, Scroft! Right, we're rolling again. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Love you, Scroft. I've seen that pic today. I figured, well. Hey, Pleasant, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. You're all good, buddy. Just winding you up. Nice one, Jason, though. Congrats, man. That's, it's always nice giving stuff away. I like it. I like it, I like it. What's going on there? Very confusing. We are not selling this, actually. So actually, I need to change this up. This needs to go to... This needs to go to our grain dump. Fair Oaks grain dryer. Fair Oaks grain dryer. And where does this go, actually? You got a loop around now. I might need to set up a little reconnect point here somewhere. Oh no, he loops around up there. Okay. We're good. We're good. We are good. Oh man, is that combine full again? Mark Taylor, the Kenworth truck is from... you can get it in the Mods and Links Discord. I realise I'm in the truck, not in the... It's from Carver. It's the Carver version. It is, I believe, in the description for this vid, actually. That's odd looking. It's a very odd start and end point, that, isn't it? Oh well. It's working, though. Yo, right, we're off. Jeremiah, how you doing? Nice to see you. Big Sky Farms. Pumps, you missed it, mate. We're going to go again at the end, though. Obi-Wan might just be a weird side of the field, yeah. Used to love playing around with 3D home design software 20, 30 years ago, but all these new programs just confuse the heck out of me. Old dogs, new tricks and all, I guess. Oh, trust me, I've fired up Blender and tried to get my head around it numerous times. And it's kind of one of those things you've just got to live it and breathe it for... Oh, I'm going to have to check them out, Scott. Look at the state of this. It's just legs. I mean, that's a brown blanket next to it, but... Talk about life of luxury, eh? White couch, though. This is FSG, that was a bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah, we might as well unload you while we're here, shouldn't we? I think we're bumping away again. Marcel's gone, but I don't think our head of height control's working again. Yeah, like it was in the last field. Might be working on the X9 though. So it looks like DJ's getting close with the Upper Mississippi River Valley for 22. There's some nice images on his Facebook page. Few, admittedly, about a month and a half old because I've not looked for ages, but nice to see that come out. It's one of my favourite maps of all time, that. Keeps keeping the cache from being stolen. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Took her up to the golf course. So we've got a lovely hill behind the house that you can basically look back over the whole of Edinburgh. It's a brilliant view. Took her up there and there's a golf course on it, and man, she just chased birds for an hour. Literally, like, hyperventilating by the end of it because she just couldn't stop running. Bet some of the issues with the heads will be fixed with the giant. Yes, I saw they were in PC testing today, John. So that's potentially looking positive. Mr. T-Man Gaming, it is lovely to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope the arm is on the mend and you're feeling better. How big Sky Farms? How long am I going for, Ray? I'll probably run for maybe just another half an hour. We usually cap them at 2 hours, predominantly because it gets late and I need to go to my bed. I especially need to go to my bed tonight because I've got a big work day tomorrow. So usually I'd play on a little bit, but we'll come back. Maybe come back and finish this field next time. Glad to hear it, T-Man. Glad to hear it. Mr. Banks Sinatra's in the chat as well. The man, the legend. How you doing, Banks? Great to see you, buddy. What time is it? It's coming up to... Well, it's 10:30 PM. Right. And exactly. It's not like your viewing evening is over. You get to jump straight over and watch Mr. Scott Free for All. So there we go. Driftless Sky, how is new business going for you? Driftless, you missed the chat at the start. Actually, it was a killer day today. We signed a massive contract to be the agency of record for a large, like a big financial services contact in the UK. So we are their agency now. We'll do all of their work for them for for the foreseeable future, actually. But it really sets us up. It means that we can hire people. We get we get a pipeline of work coming in and stuff. So it's amazing. Amazing. $5.27. You guys must be what? East Coast, yeah. Yeah, Faber's an hour ahead of me as well. He goes the other way, so he's further into Europe going east, so... Where's the celebration beverage? Congrats on... Have some water. Ironically, Mrs. FSG's out partying tonight, so I'm sure will have had a glass of wine or 5 for me. Maybe Derek, I might. Well, I'm the boss now, right? So I can stop for a bit and do my thing. I put some chapters into a vid this afternoon, just because I had a bit of downtime. Nothing wrong with that. Steele's burning the candle at both ends. He was on Arg's stream this morning, as was Ozzy. As were, well, a few of you were. Does it in Iowa? That's not opposite. Look at my timing. Just guessed it was close. Ray, I've been doing my job for 25 years for different companies, and I always thought that I could do a better job of it than them. Don't know if I can or not, but that was my belief. None of them seem to care. Can I say that? that a bad thing to say? None of them seemed to care. Chinook with the 5 memberships. What a gent. Thank you, mate. That is phenomenal. Michael, Jason, Steve, Walt, and Steelhorse. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That gives you permission to jump on and join the multiplayer servers if you want. Running your own business means you can't switch off at 5:30, but I didn't ever do that when I was getting employed by somebody else, and they didn't give me any more money for that privilege either. So at least I thought, well, if I'm doing it for myself, I can charge the money for it, right? And also, I'm just loving it. I'm loving being able to make my own decisions and do my own things, and it's brilliant. It's honestly brilliant. I'm designing stuff again. I want to design stuff for 15 years. Doing the stuff I love. I know I'm not going to have to do that all the time. I mean, there'll be a point at which I can employ people to do that, but I can have a bigger hand in it and stuff, which I had the option. But I didn't, Mark. If I didn't, just the demands were so high from the business, and that's why it was crap, because the expectations were, if you'd stopped at 5:30, they would have got rid of you after a few months. We have this thing in the, I don't know if it's the same in the States now, but they get around this, there's an EU there's like European laws, even though we're not in the EU anymore, but there are European laws about the number of hours you can work. But they just got around it by writing hours required to do a professional job, which basically meant you'll work as hard as we need you to, and you won't be able to have any comeback on it. It was a bit sucky. But now, yeah, now I can choose. You want to sell RC cars? Do it, Ray! Do it! I mean, I'm not one to talk. Like I said, 25 years of doing it for other people. But it's cathartic. I'm probably working harder now than I have in 10 years, but enjoying it 10 times as much. Yeah, are you doing an AD course for Red River? Jeez, oh. Loki, I always took the part to mean I can go home early when I've... Hello, mate. How are you? I was just working, got a notification of a gifted sub, but that was from Chinook Steve. Oh, yes. Enjoy that one, mate. Oh, I might have something for you, T-Man. Go and look in the mod discussions page on the Discord, T-Man, for an upcoming a little well, it's not a mod, but it's something that's coming up. The only thing that puts you off is saw your dad work all hours for the bank manager. Yeah, I mean that's the other side of it, right? The risks are high, but so are the rewards, right? So we'll just have to wait and see. We will just have to wait and see. Glad to hear it, Loki. Glad to hear it, mate. Are you gonna go now, truck? You're full. No, you're not going to go because I've not turned you on. Yeah, the price is terrible at the moment, so we're not going to get rid of our wheat just yet. Fingers crossed, Mark. I'll know pretty quickly. I've already worked for a business that I was the boss of that went under, primarily because the owners bled it dry of all the cash all of the time. And I had to make a lot of people redundant, and it was the most uncomfortable thing I've had to do in my life. But it also taught me a lot about how not to run a company. So I'm not going to make those mistakes again. T-Man still... Yeah, I don't know what it is, T-Man. You've got a... the past, your reputation's catching up with you, mate. Weren't the settings at sell point for the truck? Where did the truck go? No, there he is, Ed. I did change it. Are you just winding me up now? Is this sport? Didn't know I worked for the government. I don't work for the government, John. A couple of contracts, maybe. I'm just waiting for Mark Thor and his true. An idiot. Not what I want to do. Mark Thor's going to put triple floaters on the 1050. You missed that bit. It's okay, Ed. It's okay to say you have zero faith in my abilities to run, to run the autodrive course. It's okay. I should be marketing modders. Meatball! Are you on console or PC? Did I design my life? I did indeed, Saran. How did I come out? It is, T-Man. It is indeed, mate. Just playing around, to be honest, Saran. Just playing with different ideas and things like that. Threw in my my favourite tractor, and the name, I was very conscious that I wanted a name that would relate to what the channel did. I just think it's maybe a little bit easier for people if they come across the channel and they've never seen it before. They kind of feel like they know they're in a FarmSim kind of place. So, Meatball, the Honeybee headers have been out for over 2 months for PC. Custom modding. Facebook page. You'll probably have to scroll down a long way now in the posts to find it. But they've been out for months. Thank you, Ed. Ah, nice one, Derek. Make sure you charge appropriately and ask for a tip. A tip will be get here quicker. You haven't been able to get them off the Facebook page? They are definitely, yeah, they haven't updated their Google Doc because technically it's not released yet. Is this still on PC? Does the autodrive mod require all people on the server to have autodrive as well? Same as with any mods, is still everybody who's playing on the server has to have exactly the same mods or it won't work. So yes, you'd have to make sure everybody, even if they didn't want to use it, as long as it's installed in their folder, they can tip clean your equipment. Argsy Gaming 2022. It's up there with like all the big quotes, that one, isn't it? You get enough tips already. Scotty, take care, mate. I'll drop in and say hello after we're done here. Everybody, Scott, post your channel before you go as well. We'll do it at the end as well. But make sure you go and sub to Scott. Go and watch his stuff. He's good. I like him. Hey, nice one, Meatball. The irony is it was testing for PC today, so it's probably going to be out in the mod hub tomorrow. So it's just you've just missed 2 months of gameplay with it. Sorry, bud. Here's me sitting here waiting for the class and it's sitting there full, isn't it? Knew it. Knew it. Finished off another beginner's guide vid today as well, so that'll be out soon as well. Not that any of you need it. I may watch it myself, to be fair. Oh, okay, people. That's good. That's good. If you want to know how to use the trailer, I did a vid on that as well. I like it. Is there any other custom modding mods I've missed? The John Deere sprayer came out this week. And trying to think what else has come out recently. Do you need to watch the first one? No, Mark. You don't. I don't think you do anyway. It's interesting. A few people have left comments saying even they'd picked up a couple of things that they hadn't thought of before. Got the spray. That's you're up to date then. You're up to date. Their 8 series pack is very nice as well, if you haven't got that. The Challenger came out late July. Did it? I thought they were still working on that. Don't tell me I've missed that as well. That looks awesome, that Challenger. Or is that the one that's coming? Is there another one coming? Thank you, Scott. There's Scott's channel, everyone. Click on it now. And save the tab. Oh, I'm going to have to get that. It's not on Mod Hub though, is it? It's a PC only release so far. By custom modding. I didn't think it was. Thank you, John. Thought it was going to absolutely stir crazy then. There is this one. Oh, I don't have it installed. Awkward. There's the 1050 Challenger version, isn't there? But it's the tracked one. That's oh, I was in the wrong place, that's why. I will have it in here. This one is out. But the schmexy tracked one is not out yet. The detail on that looks off the charts good. Oh, we auto drive, auto save, auto drive. We're getting through this field quick actually. And we're going to get some baling done. Nick's got dodgy hooky. Do you not run a Discord server for legit mods? Right, how are we doing here? How are we doing here? Let's have a look on... Oh, terribly bad. Look at that, shocking 55% yield. It is related to the... soil type, so that's interesting. So that's interesting. I wonder if we start to sell some land, whether or not we... the good yield stuff. Oh, good yield. If we want loam. I also don't think we maybe optimized it, but He's full again. Jeez, oh. Poor Auto Drive always gets the blame because of the bad rep from its dreadful past. I actually think it's Courseplay at the moment. It's having the last update to Courseplay's a bit icky. Just a few little niggly bugs in there. X9 definitely, T-Man. Just bigger and bigger. I'm running the standard hopper here, but quite enjoying Mike Mitchell's shenanigans with his new X9. He does like it though, doesn't he? He got rid of all those AGCOs. Wasn't that complimentary of them, was he? Neither they are John Deere. Wash your mouth out, Steggers. It's hard to like or love something that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm just surprised how unreliable they were. He just had problem after problem with them, didn't he? I'm really waiting. I would love actually to see a really nicely modded AGCO combine. You remember the one that Trailer Park Farms and Thundar did at the end of FS19? That had all the openable panels, and you could spin up the sieves and the auger and all of that separately, and you had to set the sieves to different settings for different crops and stuff, or you would lose half your crop through it. That was just brilliant. I'd love to see that come back for 22. Need the unload augers extended for the ideals. They would. They would indeed. Yeah, they're shorter augers on them, aren't they? Yeah, you could have some fun. You could have some fun modding them. It would be nice if the X9 yielded extra like it doesn't. Yeah, hear that, Faber? Yeah, like the biggest sell point of the X9s is 260 gets a little tight unloading on the go. Yeah. That's why I'm running 45s. Well, probably this map's not appropriate for 60s, but it's not out yet, Big Sky. I'm going to do a video on it. Hopefully it'll be out by the end of the week. It will require going and modding files. It's not a drop it in the mod folder and tick the box. You actually have to go into the XMLs and switch it on that way. But he's looking for some modding help to get him to turn it into a legit mod in the end. Has the 10T already done in game, not released to the public? Has he? I've been pestering him as well. That's good. Glad to hear it, John. With all the Civ stuff on it as well, like it was in 19. Because that'll be my go-to combine. Then that's it. Game over. Can't see past it. It was so good in 19. Look at that kind of just extra level of immersion. Yeah, look at the Big Sky boys are in. Do you two not know each other? Why is he cut in there? Stupid thing. There you go. Bros for life. Schwartz been doing that for running a Fent idea. Yeah, obviously we've got them in game. I'm just a little bit underwhelmed with the lack of customization in the base game ones. It'd be nice to have a bit more flex, like we've got with the custom moddings and on the SID combines. I need to fire up a 790. I love that combine. Religiously use that in FS19, but I've not had a chance. We have not seen the yellow class show up yet. No. Somebody modded this, the 8900, but that is not authentic. That was never done in the cat yellow. Crikey, this is nearly full again. I should have grabbed him before. Officer Mustang, maybe. FSG, why not JHJG's S series? Yes, that's the one I meant. The S790. That's the one I used all of the time in FS19. I'm getting confused. Sid's just on the STSs, hasn't he? You harvested a 140 acre field with a 4.5 metre corn header. Holy moly, what map was that, Jim? Was that the new Canada map from Camille? Okay, why not? Because I was just saying I haven't I actually haven't started a new game save recently, so I've just been using the kit I have. I don't know, I'm sorry, John. I'll download one after this. No, I will. I've downloaded them, I just haven't done anything with it. Remember when Charles Leclerc's girlfriend had to join his Twitch stream and register as a I think she had to donate to him to get him to unlock to let her in the house. That's me. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Couldn't make it up. Like it, John. She was actually at the door like that. With a key. She wasn't. Impressive. Snaps her fingers and he responds. Yeah, that's. Do I not do that when you demand my services? Your meatball's a happy man. It is. It's the best. You made it take it fast. Hey, Aussie Odd! How you doing, buddy? Oh, there we go. Mrs. FSG, it's like when somebody goes. Oh, love it. That is so weird, Marcel. That is odd. Right, do you know what, actually, Marcel? Look, perfect example here. So, this moved to the start point and unfolded itself. And, so let me stop this. Let's move it to nearest waypoint. So there we go. Header height adjusted. Okay. Now if I turn it on, it stays where it's set. I'm on 7.1.00, Marcel. I haven't updated to the newest version yet. YouTube won't let anybody type my name. Take care, Faber. All the best. See you soon, buddy. Scott is going to go live in about 3 minutes as well. So I'm 7.1.00. But as Nick said as well, try moving it from first to nearest waypoint. See if that makes a difference. It's a known issue. John's saying it's a known issue. Is that a known issue on the headers, John? Reporting the same issue. Nobody's figured it out. It's weird though that it's not working for me. I managed to do it. Strange. Strange. Right. Yeah. So Scott is going live in a little minute. We're going to do the decent thing and not overlap with him too long. So we're going to do don't go just yet, Big Sky Sims. If you want to win a copy of Pumps and Hoses, I am about to give a copy away. So, let me just jump over to Nightbot. We're going to go to giveaways. We are going to get ready. If anybody who hasn't already entered, what you want to do now, everybody, pop in Pumps, P-U-M-P-S, into the chat. We'll give it a couple of minutes, and my over-the-road trucking adventure straight in there. Lots of pumps. Look at this, nice. Kegs getting in the... Oh, look at you all go. Good to see. Jeez, 73 of you have entered already. Let's go. Well, good luck, everyone. I hope it all works for you. Right, we'll give it a couple of extra minutes just to run its time. Oh, right. That heat. Where's mine? The wrong thing, that's why. Mr. Fit, what's everyone's favourite type of... What a bizarre thing to ask. I just got it. What does my dog do after it's eaten its dinner? Oh, did Mrs. FS do? Drunk Mrs. FSG is the best. Trumps. I was going to make a political joke there about Trump, but I won't. Bass Bros, we're just about to finish. Just about to finish, buddy. Right. Good luck, everyone. We have over 100 entries. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Keep an eye on the chat. Agri Excellence. Congratulations, my friend. You have just won yourself a copy of Pumps and Hoses. I'm slightly disappointed it wasn't Mrs. FSG, because I would have made her sit and play the game with Pumps and Hoses. Imagine that was your baptism of fire to FS22. First thing you've got to do is play Pumps and Hoses. You should FSG. We've broken every political rule. So I was going to say something about, well, Trumps stink anyway, don't they? So no worries, Mark. All the best, mate. Congrats, Agri. If you want to drop onto the Discord and drop me a little DM at some point, mate, I'll get you sorted with your code and stuff. But we had another couple of donos tonight, so we'll be giving another couple of copies away in the not too distant future as well. So stay tuned. Any excuse to come back and watch me again. Right, we are going to go now because Scott Free For All is just about to start streaming. So let's go over and support him. Even if you drop in for a couple of minutes, hit the like button and hit sub, and then you can drop out. But at least go and see him and give him a bit of support. Good night, everyone. Keg, all the best, mate. I'll be in touch. Let's get this stream sorted soon. And if you haven't subbed to Keg, go sub to him now. He's a legend. And thank you all. That was properly relaxing, enjoyable, good fun stream. So I appreciate you all. Congrats to the winners. Thank you to everybody who dropped a super chat or gifted sub or anything like that. That support goes a long way to me being able to do things like these giveaways and things like that. So appreciate you all, and catch you very, very soon. Take care. Bye for now.